Welcome to Baronsay. Today we're going to do Crock-Pot Alfredo. I'll be using frozen chicken, fillets or breasts, whatever you like to call them. I pre-season mine. You don't have to, but that's what I do. I'll be using this Crock-Pot. I'll put it on low setting. This will take 3-4 hours, something like that. Okay, so here's my chickens that are pre-seasoned. They're still frozen. I like to use various seasonings. Here's my Alfredos. Alfredo sauce. These are 15 ounces. Here's my Crock-Pot. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open some of these. Maybe 2 of them. Pour them in there. Put our chicken in. And then pour a couple more right on top of it. Alright, so we got our chicken in here. If you can, you want to stack them to where they're not on top of each other, but I'm using a little bit more chicken today, so no single file today. Alright, so I got 2 jars poured in there of the 15 ounces. I'm going to pour 2 more in. Just kind of try to baste it all. Basty. Okay. Alright. Let's get our last jar here. So I'm actually planning on this being 3 hours, then another half hour or so to boil some noodles. And when I boil some noodles, I'll put it straight in here. Straight in. Alright. Go. Let's go ahead and put our lid on. We're set on low. Get low. Get low. There we go. I'll come check on this in about an hour. Okay, we're back. It's been about an hour. Got some sweating going on. Got some water separating there. Got some crust building on the edges there of our Alfredo sauce. I had these jars turned over because I was going to pour them in here. I don't think I'll do that now, but I will along sometime of the process. If you catch my drift. Let's go ahead and open it. It was nice and warm. If you want to speed up the process, you can also put it on high. I might do that. Who knows? I'm going to go ahead and just mix things up a little bit with this spoon here. Check on this crust going on here. Not too crusty. That's good. Okay. Ooh, we got some chicken. Still pretty raw there. When this starts to soften up, I use a spoon here to break it down along the cooking process here. So right now I kind of feel like there's some crunchy frozenness going on. I'm just kind of trying to separate things here. Still crunchy. Okay. Go ahead and we got enough sauce there, I think. So we'll add some of this more later. Alright, so let's let it go for another hour. I wasn't satisfied where it's at. If I'm not satisfied in the next hour, we'll do the last hour of cooking on high. Okay, we're about an hour into using high here. A couple minutes ago I went through mixing this, and we got our water boiling here. I started that about half an hour ago or so, or however long it takes to boil that much water. 20 minutes, I guess. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at this, and then we'll throw some noodles in to the boiling water, that is. Okay. So I'm gonna use a flat spatula here, so I can chop this chicken. Try to get it in pieces here. Smells really good. Really good. Really good. Alright, let's see if we can scoop some of this up. See what it looks like. Looking good. Get this in some smaller pieces, make sure it gets cooked up. Yeah, so the spatula is the weapon of choice here. Alright. Okay, we're going to close this now. Alright, make sure we're nice and sealed here. Alright, we're nice and sealed. Let's throw some noodles in. I'm going to use one box of these thin spaghettis. I usually use about a box and a half. But it seems like I always have a little bit extra. And so we want more chicken and more sauce today. No chicken each sauce. So that's what we're going to do. Just one box. No particular reason on these thin ones. It's just because they were on sale. So now, when I got my water started, I put salt in there. You always want to salt your water. Gives it that flavors. I like this pan because you don't have to break any noodles or anything. You just throw it in there. Alright. So I'm going to grab some tongs here. I'm going to mix this up a little bit. Oh, let's turn on that wood light, huh? Yeah. Alright, so I'm thinking about a half an hour on these. I'll come through and mix them every now and then. You know, a secret here that I learned for boiling over, because it'll boil over, is to get like a wooden spoon or something like this right here, and put it across the pan, and the foam that bubbles up won't go past that. So there's a little secret for you. Alright, so we'll come back here in about half an hour. Okay, we're about 30 minutes in here. About 30 minutes from when I stopped. When I said I'd come back. Here's the boil over that I'm talking about. And here's the spoon trick. Check it out. Ain't going in past it. Ain't coming off the sides or anything. Yeah. Yeah, and then I mixed this up again and chopped it some more with that spatula. That's pretty much ready to go. I'll give you a finished result. Okay, so I've strained my noodles and I placed them in there. I got this on warm now, and I'm just going to mix it up And I'm gonna let it congeal for a while so the noodles soak up all the sauce. So that's where all the magic happens, when you let this congeal together. So when you strain your noodles, just strain them in the sink with a strainer. Don't rinse them. I mean, you can if you want, but the added starch helps all the noodles and sauce stick together. So yeah, that's what you want. Trust me, that's what I want. Look at that. Look at all the chicken chunks in there. Look at that chunk of chicken there. Nice and tender. And if you're not sure if it's cooked or not, I guess give it a taste test. But I know about how long it needs, and so I'm pretty confident it's cooked. Alright, so we get this nice and mixed. We're almost there. Make it nice and even. Okay, let's try the spoon over here so we can get some of this side stuff here and put it in the middle. Alright, so I'm going to let this simmer and congeal for about a half an hour or so. And I'll put some on a plate for you. Okay, here we are with our end result. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a bowl. Look at that. Alright, let's go ahead and check this out. There you go. This is good. Believe me, it's better than it looks even. Not that it looks bad. That chicken is savory and delicious. Please thumbs up, share. Have a great day.